Welcome back to Call to Crawl Studios and another episode of Mailbox Someday. Because someday your shit's going to come in, and today is that day for me. I don't know if all this is RC related. Some of it may or may not be. I think one thing's like really super cool. Can't wait to share it with you. It's going to be best for last. It's in the big box over here. Oh, let's just get into it and see what I got. How is your life treating you, huh? I have a friend that's lost 4 people in the last month. That's tough. Oh, my heart goes out to her. I got you. Okay, yeah, we got some acrylic paint pens. I'm going to use this for doing some of the touch-up paint and window trim paint around the 4Runner and other vehicles like that. So that was super cool. I couldn't decide which pen to get. So, you know, I got them all. That's what I do. Isn't that what you do? I always overbuy. All right, so that's that one. This one is Homie Up RC. Me Up RC. Oh, it's another paint pen. This one is a Testors paint pen, flat black, noir. So, yep, another paint pen. Got to have enough. I bought a couple 6 months ago. Can't find them. You ever have that problem? Let me know in the comments below. Reaching for a sharp device. Let's see. This one is hazmat surface transportation only. I don't know what that means. Surface transportation. Well, we know it didn't come across the ocean. Is the ocean considered surface? I suppose maybe it is, actually. Oh, glue. Yeah, so I was getting low on my glue, and I got some extra paintbrushes and some of this Instaset, which is like it cures super glue. Like right now, spray it on, and then a full bottle, 8-ounce bottle to refill it. Figured it was a little bit less expensive to buy the big bottle, refill bottle, plus one of those. So, but it's great. That stuff, it's like, okay, you don't have to wait for the glue to dry. You just, you know, and it's dry. Love that. All right, what else we got here? It's another hazmat one. Did they send me 2? Did I order 2? I don't know. Oh, plastic. That's the styrene. Basically what it does is it glues styrene together. I also use it, so I buy a type with a brush for when I'm putting styrene projects together, and then I buy the type without the brush in the bottle, and I use that for my styrene slurry. And that's where I just take all my little clippings and small parts of styrene, I throw them in an old jar, and I put some of that glue on top of it, and it turns them into liquid styrene. It's like magic. All right, I'm hoping this is something my back needs. And it is. These are not RC related. However, they can benefit you if you're out crawling around on the rocks. These are sole inserts for my shoes. And I've been wearing the Super Feet, and a podiatrist recommended these, so I thought I'd give them a shot. He says they're better. They got a nice arch to them, and you just cut them to fit and put them inside your shoe. Take out the sole that's there and put this one in there in place. And it's supposed to give you more support, back support. At my age, I could really use it, especially when I'm pounding down on the rocks, playing with the guys. All right, so not RC related. This one's heavy, and it's got a couple of different components to it inside the bag. What the is this? 1, 2, 3 blocks. I've been wanting 1, 2, 3 blocks. You guys know what those are? For the longest time. A couple bottles of super glue. So that's all good. I think my glue now is restocked. I think that's everything in there. It's always good to check your bag. No, I'm not talking about your woman. All right. Let's. I'm just going to open up these 1, 2, 3 blocks because I want you guys to know what they are. For one, they're like for building and welding and holding things in place. And the reason they call them 1, 2, 3 is because that's their dimension. 1 inch by 2 inch by 3 inch. And they're just basically a steel block with a whole bunch of holes in it. They've got probably some cosmoline or some sort of protectant on them to keep them from rusting. But when you want to hold something down, these are really nice. Or if you just need to stack when you're doing some building, like on this table here, they're handy to have. And I see a lot of guys using them, and I've been wanting them and just keep forgetting to order them. They're not very expensive. I think I got them on Amazon. I don't recall what they were. They weren't very much. Definitely not enough to deter my purchase, obviously. So yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3 blocks times 2 of those babies. All right. Okay, and last but not least, this one is from RC 4-Wheel Drive, and they offered a brand new part. And I don't know, should we just look at the packing slip first? Let's look at the packing slip. Let's see if there's more than one thing in here. I think I ordered more than one thing from them. This just has the one thing. Utility bed for RC 4-Wheel Drive Chevrolet K10 Scottsdale, or whatever you want to put it on. So I've got a couple of RC garage door trucks that are mimic my company, and they both sport the old Proline utility bed, which was made from Lexan. And this came out, and I thought, oh my gosh, this thing looks like real, super real. Not that mine don't look pretty good, but if you can get real, I'm all about the real. Okay, so we got some stickers from RC 4-Wheel Drive. Have you guys seen the new truck that came out? The 83 body style Toyota SR5. Man, what did they call that paint scheme back in the day? Man, I wanted one of those trucks so bad. A buddy of mine got one because his parents were pretty well off. So he got one for a graduation present. I ended up buying a half-ton Chevy pickup truck that I borrowed $1,000 from my mom. And it was kind of a piece of crap, but, you know, it was mine. So a couple years later, Mom co-signed for me, and I bought an 82 Toyota truck, and that was called Don's Toy. And it was an SR5. It was tan. It had the gold SR5 stickers on it. I put a canopy on it. There may be some photos on it on my YouTube channel. If not, and you're really curious, hit me up. Let me know. But when this bed came out, I was super excited. And that new 82 to 83 4-wheel drive SR5 truck that came out, you know, the chassis is, what can I say, it's RC 4-wheel drive. So, you know, you're going to have some issues with it. It's not going to be like, you know, a super high performer. Probably fine on, you know, low impact trails and stuff like that. But man, does it look so good. It is just on point with the paint scheme. So anyways, without any further ado, let's get into what we got going on here. Lots of tape. Lots of RC 4-wheel drive tape. Well, I am really curious about what this is all about, and I don't want to destroy anything by tearing into it. So I'm just going to take my time with this one, and we'll open it up together. Okay, so it looks like we've got maybe some rubbery, very flexible parts and screws. I know you won't be able to see that on camera. I'll do another video detailing this close up, and I'll link it below. Okay, so that way you get a good close up, because this is new. This is something that's brand spanking new on the market, and it's taking after the old CC Hand guys. They're building really high quality, highly detailed stuff. Oh boy, this is just, it's a bit heavy, and we'll get it on the scale so you can figure out how much it actually does weigh, because it's not light. And this is made by CC Hand for RC 4-wheel drives, as right there. And looks like we got a tailgate. You lift it up and out, which is very much like my garage door truck full size. You got to lift that gate up and out, and then it folds down. It looks like these doors open up. If I had better fingernails, that might work. Oh yeah, look at that. That is so cool. Oh, look at the storage bin there. And that's metal. And it looks like the probably a resin 3D print hinge system on it. Magnetic holders to keep them closed. This is got a gas door right there. This is pretty stinking cool. Look at that. That is so awesome. So yeah. All right. Well, stay tuned. Like I said, I'll add a video to the bottom of this one, and you can link it, and it'll give you a little close-up description on this thing. I'll put it next to my garage door truck with the ProLine utility box on it. I'm looking up at it right now, so it's up there in the corner. You can't see it. But we'll do a little comparison side by side. I'll get the scale out because this thing it's heavy. I'm going to say, if I had to guess, I'd probably say like 1.5 pounds. It's not light. So if you're going to build a truck for this, it's going to either be a super duper low weight truck, all the way down super low on the axles and the wheels and everything heavy to keep it grounded, or it's going to be an on-road truck. It definitely looks like it's wide enough to do dualies here. So if I had some dual tires, do I have any dualies that are like quick grab? Well, they're not jumping off the shelf at me, so I guess I'll put that in the video below too. All right, well, hey, thanks for checking out Mailbox Someday with Dawn at Call to Crawl Studios. Like, subscribe, share, or don't. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.